So this is training day 2. Yesterday couldn't have gone worse. It was just an absolute disaster. It was fraught with everything. Stress. I'm actually shocked because normally I'm very good at games, but that was just ridiculous yesterday, and I hope it was just me having a bad day. I hope it was just me having a bad day. So I'm looking forward to this training day-ish. No, I am actually, because I'm sure that I will have not forgotten everything that I learned yesterday and should progress today. Fingers crossed. I hope it's not a boring video, but it might be, especially if I do it well. But anyway, let's see what happens.
These are being treated as wearing and I can just a couple of hours. Looking levelly. Does it not want to stop this right now? Well, can I go? Go now. Go on, come on this way. Okay?
We're a bit too far down the runway. Let me move the plane back into position. All right, let's do this. Apply full power and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
All right, well, here we go.
Use your rudders to stay on the center line and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots. Good. Now gently pull back on the yoke. Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude. And we're airborne. Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to keep the runway heading of 210 degrees. maintain 75 knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time. Altitude of 6,000 feet. But that's about to change. Take the stick when you're ready. Pull back slightly on the yoke to raise the nose just above the horizon line. About 2 inches. Make sure you don't pitch up too much, or the angle will be too steep to create lift. And without enough lift, we'll stall. Alright, go full throttle and start climbing. Welcome to the climb attitude. See how it shows up on your attitude indicator and tachometer?
Seeing it just
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed even at full throttle, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb. Okay, before we go on, let's get back to a cruise attitude.
Come on, get this.
Ease up on the yoke and aim your nose just below the horizon. Then throttle back down to 2,300 RPMs.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice job. We're now set up with the same attitude and power we had at the top of our lesson. Next up is the descent attitude.
What? Okay.
As expected, with the nose down attitude, our altitude is decreasing, while our speed is picking up. Why don't you get us back to a cruise attitude, and we'll hit the last part of our lesson. We're a bit too far down the runway. Let me move the plane back into position. All right, let's do this. Apply full power and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Okay. Everything's fine. Here we go. Keep going, Sonia. It's fine.
Use your rudders to stay on the center line and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots.
Look, I think you'll find I am on the white line. Every flipping time. Right. We're nearing lift off. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Up, 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 and down.
Good. Now gently pull back on the yoke. Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude.
This is first.
And we're airborne.
And we're airborne. And we're airborne. Come on, get me up here. Come on, come on.
Focus on flying straight.
Come on, get up,
Use
get
your
up, get
rudders
up.
to keep the runway heading of 210 degrees.
All right. What are you doing?
Not quite ready to go there yet. Let's get back in position and try this again. Maintain 75 knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time.
Yeah.
Use your rudders to stay on the center line.
I
Keep
am on the
pushing
center
power
line.
until you reach 55 knots.
See it? Repeat. I am on the center line. Look at me. I am perfect. 55 knots. Come on, 55 knots. Come on, 55 knots. Not quite there. Not quite there. Getting there. Getting there. Getting there. Getting there. Come on, 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 come on.
Good.
Off we
Now
go.
gently pull back on the yoke.
Off we
Line
go.
up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple inches above the horizon.
Yes, trying
That'll
to do
pitch
that,
us
love.
up and set a good
Trying
climb
to do that,
attitude.
love. Trying to do that. What is going on here? This is
And
not
we're
working.
airborne.
I know I am. Come on, get up, 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 get up.
Focus
get up,
on flying straight.
Up, up. What on earth? It's her talking. It is her talking. It's doing this.
So head and taxi into position.
Oh, let's go, shall we? Because it's so easy.
The rudder pedals should make steering the plane pretty easy.
See? Okay, just go. Just go. Okay, just go on about it for a minute again. Anyway. So, over there, and then turn. Just turn a little bit. Just turn a little. Right, come on now. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, don't worry about that. Just let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go straight. Let's go straight. Let's go straight. We're okay here. Come on, we're okay here. We're okay here. Come on, go to the side. We're okay here. We're okay here. Come on. Oh, no, we're not okay. She's going to take me back again.
We're a bit too far down the runway. Let me move the plane back into position.
Why don't you, sure? Wait a second.
Use your rudders to stay on the center line and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots.
I am. Come on, need to walk. Cause I got a lift in a minute. I'm going up in 6.5 seconds. Come on. Cause I'm going up any second now. Here I go. Right, that's it. I'm not playing that there training again. I'm going on to something else. Oh, do you hate it?
Really? Like, really? I am absolutely stressed out. Today was worse than yesterday. I'm getting worse instead of better. It just seems the more I try, the worse I get. It's absolutely unbelievable. I'm sure that is just, this is going to be the most boring video you've ever seen in your life, but I had to be truthful about it and I had to show how bad I was. But I am shocked, absolutely shocked. This game is not easy. I wouldn't even call this a game. This endurance course is not easy. It is extremely hard and I'm going to beat it. I absolutely am going to beat it. Spotty Dog. We will get there. Spotty Dog will fly a solo flight. I don't know when it'll be, but we will get there. I hope you enjoyed watching.